Welcome back to my channel MS Old Coins and 2-Coin History and Story Australian and United States coins today. We are diving into the world of pocket change to see if a single, specific coin in your possession could be the key to a surprisingly big payday. First up, we are putting the spotlight on just one coin, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar carrying the D Mint mark from the Denver Mint. Imagine holding a piece of American history that might be worth significantly more than the 50 cents embossed on its face. This isn't just any metal disc. It is a memorial born from the national tragedy of President John F. Kennedy's assassination. The United States Congress authorized this coin just over a month after his death in 1963, rushing the design into production to honor the fallen leader. Your 1973 D coin is a snapshot of a nation that was still deeply mourning, minted a full decade after that fateful day in Dallas. Designed by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts, the obverse features Kennedy's classic left-facing profile, a portrait so powerful that it inadvertently changed American spending habits. Millions of Americans hoarded these coins as souvenirs, pulling them out of circulation so quickly that it contributed to the half-dollar's disappearance from everyday transactions. By the time your 1973 coin was struck at the Denver Mint, the half-dollar was already becoming a ghost in the cash register. The Mint produced a staggering 83,171,400 of these specific D Mint mark coins in 1973, a massive number, yet finding a perfect one is extremely hard. Most of these coins have been banged around in drawers for over 5 decades, which is why a circulated 1973 D is usually worth only between 60 cents and 75 cents. But do not let that low number fool you, because this is where the valuable part of our story begins. The secret to unlocking serious money lies entirely in the coin's condition, known in the hobby as the grade. Your standard pocket change find is worth face value, but an uncirculated example that has never seen a cash register is a completely different animal. Once you step into the realm of mint state grades, the price climbs sharply, proving that quality is everything in this game. A high-end example graded MS66 or MS67 by a professional service is what collectors call a conditional rarity, because so few survived in this state. To truly maximize your prize, you need to look for specific anomalies, such as the 1973 D double die obverse DDO variety, where the lettering shows a noticeable ghosting effect. On the open market, a pristine, uncirculated 1973 D DDO can sell for as much as $300. But hold onto your seats, because the absolute maximum recorded value for this single coin is much higher. According to the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, the highest auction price ever paid for a 1973 D Kennedy half-dollar is $1,704. That is a return of over 3,400 times its face value for a coin that started as just 50 cents. To fetch that maximum price of $1,704, your coin needs to be virtually flawless and certified by a top-tier grading service like PCGS or NGC. Do not just spend this coin, become a detective. Check the strike under a magnifying glass and look for that brilliant, untouched shine. You are looking for a hidden gem, a high-grade survivor that could turn pocket change into a 3-figure or even 4-figure payday. So grab that old jar of coins, check every 1973 you see, and remember, you just might be holding $1,704 in the palm of your hand. Next coin, the 2001 Australian 50-cent coin featuring the coat of arms, is a hidden treasure in your spare change that could be worth significantly more than just 50 cents. This specific coin is a brilliant commemorative issue released by the Royal Australian Mint to celebrate the centenary of Federation, marking 100 years since the 6 British colonies united to form the Commonwealth of Australia on January 1, 1901. The year 2001 was a monumental moment of national pride, and to honor this historic occasion, the Mint decided to do something truly special with the 50-cent coin. No regular 50-cent coins with the traditional design were made in 2001 at all, which makes this entire series distinct and immediately collectible. The Royal Australian Mint produced 10 different designs for the 50-cent coin that year, including a national version featuring the Commonwealth coat of arms, plus one unique design for each of the 6 states, the 2 territories, and Norfolk Island. Your 50-cent coin with the coat of arms is the national version, designed to represent the entire country and its journey as a unified nation over the previous century. The obverse, or head side, features the 4th portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, beautifully sculpted by the renowned artist Ian Rank Broadley, whose initials IRB appear just below the Queen's neck. The reverse, or tails side, proudly displays the Commonwealth coat of arms, the official symbol of Australian authority and governance, making this coin a true piece of national heritage. What makes this coin particularly valuable is its scarcity compared to other 50-cent pieces, as the national coat of arms version has a total mintage of 43.1 million coins. Now 43.1 million might sound like a lot, but when you compare it to the 49.6 million 50-cent coins minted for the 1982 Commonwealth Games alone, you can see how this Federation coin is actually quite limited. The state and territory versions are even rarer, with mintages ranging from just 2 to 3 million each, but the national coat of arms version remains highly sought after by collectors worldwide. In circulated condition, your 2001 50-cent coin is currently valued between 50 cents and $2, which is already up to 4 times its face value just for a regular pocket change find. But if you have a coin that is uncirculated and well-preserved, the value jumps significantly, with high-grade mint state examples reaching $4 to $10 or even more from serious collectors. The maximum value you can currently sell this coin for depends entirely on its condition and whether it has any rare mint errors that make it truly unique. One of the most valuable errors to look for is the rotation error, where the Queen's head on the reverse is not perfectly upright when you flip the coin over. These rotation error coins have sold for between $50 and $100, and the most desirable ones feature a perfect 90-degree or 180-degree rotation, which collectors actively hunt for. Other valuable errors include die chips, double rims, double strikes, and lettering errors that can appear on the national coat of arms version of this coin. The absolute maximum value for a pristine, error-free 2001 50-cent coin in top uncirculated condition could reach as high as $30 to $50 at auction for the highest graded examples. For the state and territory versions in flawless mint condition, values have been recorded at over $50 Australian dollars, which is 100 times their face value. But here is what makes this coin truly exciting for the future. As the years go by, the scarcity of these 2001 Federation coins is likely to increase, potentially boosting their value even further. The Centenary of Federation series has already been called the largest and most popular series of Australian coins issued since decimal currency began in 1966. Collector demand for this series remains incredibly strong, and as more people discover these coins, the competition for high-quality examples will only drive prices higher. Your 2001 Australian 50-cent coin is not just a piece of currency. It is a historical artifact that captures a defining moment in Australia's journey as a nation. So do not just spend this coin. Check your change jars, look through your old coin collections, and examine every 2,150 cent you come across with a magnifying glass. The difference between a 50-cent coin and a $50 coin is simply a matter of condition, preservation, and a little bit of luck. Start searching today, because your pocket change might just be holding a valuable piece of Australian history that could be worth a fortune tomorrow.